Hey, no, I ain't tryna hang out a Kiki. I got 3 phones and one of them creaky. Tryna see who can stack it the quickest. Is that dope for your nose better picky? He be loving these hoes, he'll pick me. I be proud of my pennies like Sticky.
Bet I get when I shots I can fit. Just got me a drum and that bitch on the fit. New diamonds on me, they dancing like Whitney. A new different world and my bitch is like Whitney.
Man, I just coming for nuts like a hickey. Head on the swivel, cause niggas is shifty. Your mama bad and she been about her business. I'm sorry, baby, I gotta be picky.
I'm sorry, little baby, I gotta be choosing. Cause I'm really winning about shit I'm pursuing. I just came home and you niggas look stupid. Might pull up with keys in the Wraith, not a Buick. Pull up with Sean, you tell me the door. We came with your bitch and we bout to run through it.
Yeah, and I pull up with Euro. Nigga might paint your whole blood like a mural. I be outside everywhere cause I'm thorough. Call on my dog, he gon' spin in the Toro. Break out the air, I got custom apparel. It's on the shit, so my clothes got a smear. Like Dino, I need the De Niro. They gave me 0, I turn to a hero. My brother stay in the field like a scarecrow. Bitch, I'm a man, so you know I can't fear no.
Take a little bitch, make her break down a kilo. We really shooting them shots like it's B-roll. That boy a snitch, you calling them hero. We really up on them boys 10-0. We really fucking your bitch on the D-Lo. And Kill got some diamonds, they singing like Neo. And I'm proud with K.N. We out on Vine Street, this a push out of bed. Cartier wrist match on Cartier lens.
Cartier ring, now we Cartier twins. Do Cartier things, I got Cartier friends. Just bought a can and get caught in the lens. Just broke the bank, now I can't make amends. Kick down the door, made them fucks let me in. They ain't no give a fuck, I'ma win. I bring the blades to your chin, eat your chin. Trap Oriental, I need all the yen. You ain't no Timmy with spinning the bin.
She give me neck like a name was could run. She always looking for money to spend. I'm always looking to fuck on her friend. Now how do you niggas feel comfortable claiming some shit when you know that it's really pretend? And when you get jammed, you gon' tell on your man, and you end up telling them stories again. Goofy ass nigga.
Hey. Trying to take it slow, man. Trying to take it slow, man. Don't worry about it.
Even got me together.
Them boots are first to the gig, yeah. Damn, we'll everybody get in first. How many miles y'all gotta burn today? Who burning miles? Who doing on all that? Ain't even started yet. Just chill out. We gonna get it together. And boots are first to the cash app. My guy. Yeah.
Shorty in the street, she ain't never coming home. Playing with a bitch, I gotta give it all a bone. Walking out the trap, I got a pocket full of stones. Trapping out the Twitter, made $100 phone. You love me cause I'm humble, shorty, love me cause I'm long. Fucking with a baggy, she gon' blow it like a bomb. I told her what to do and she gon' sing it like a song. Fucking hope Beyonce got a ring in her alarm. This is the whole shit. I'm walking strong, I've been stepping on snakes. Ice cube chain, I feel like old shit. Shorty got a fat ass, cause my name whole way. Little mama top now. She got a thing for the top spot. She got a thing for the high block. She don't even scream with them Glocks pop.
Let's run it then.
We can go down, bring the drum in. If we walk down, leave him running. 20 shots, leave him on the ground like a tubman. $20, niggas be dying for nothing. Is you supplying or running? Is you gonna ride if they running? Be 1 to 12 and she be.
Our subject today was provided by Ripple and Sound.
I'm back to the wall, free on my dogs, step on the wall. Back a little bit.
Go to TikTok, you can follow her. I'm sure in a minute.
I made a crawl, walk in the car, and she through the fall. Call me Ray Charles.
But I hate women.
But thinking she look like.
Alright, I'm stop being petty. I ain't gonna start petty. I'm gonna stop being petty. I'm sorry.
Make it go away. Money won't make it go away.
Are you in the Bluetooth tank?
Make it go.
Is the Bluetooth in your truck coming out through the speakers?
Away. Money won't make it.
Is it? I don't trust you.
Away. Shorty in the streets, she ain't never coming home. Playing with a bitch, I gotta give it all a bone. Walking out the trap, I got a pocket full of stones. Trapping out the Twitter, made $100 phone. You love me cause I'm humble, shorty love me cause I'm long. Fucking with a baggy, she gon' blow it like a bomb. I told her what to do and she gon' sing it like a song. Fucking hope Beyonce got a ring in her alarm. Smoke the bar pressure, just to tell the whole shit. I'm walking strong, I've been stepping on snakes. This few chain, I feel like old shit. Shorty got a fat ass, cause my name whole way. On my top now. She got a thing for the top spot. She got a thing for the high block. She don't even scream with them Glocks pop.
Oh. Shorty in the street, she ain't never coming home. Why she don't come home? Come on, man. Come on, baby. Yeah. We just trying to burn some out today, bro. That's it. We just trying to burn some miles today. That's all we trying to do. That's a name right there. Ripple_in_sound. Yeah. Interesting subject.
Shorty in the streets and she ain't never coming home. Playing with a bitch, I gotta give it like a bone. Walking on the trap, I got a pocket full of stones.
Interesting subject. Are y'all giving these trainers booty meat in the shower? Are they tricking y'all in the shower?
Do when she gon' sing it like a song. Beyonce got a ring in her lungs. Bought the price just to sell the whole shit. I'm walking strong. I've been stepping on snakes.
Are we? Is that a thing? Yeah. Is that a thing? Oh, I see everybody up there. Good thing I ain't posting something I ain't supposed to be. Jesus Christ. All right. This young lady is Ripple and Sound. My homegirl here. Apparently, trainers sometimes tell their female, it could be going both ways. I don't know. Stolen booty meat can go both ways. We don't know that, but we'll just keep it in simple terms. You understand? Some trainers are telling their female counterparts that the shower is for both of them. You understand that? Meaning, if the shower is for both of them, that means that when they go get a shower, the trainer takes a shower and the student's in the shower with him, and then he gets out, I'm assuming, dripping with all his glory. And then the trainee gets naked and gets in the shower, and the trainer waits on the outside. Like they're in one shower. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is why I need all the rookies, all the people thinking about going to trucking school, all the rookies who thinking about going to training, thinking about being going to start training, and they're about to go to trucking school, and they may end up with a trainer. If this is so, I'm sorry, I gotta keep messing with this camera. If this is happening, this is wrong. That's some weirdo. That's weirdo stuff. Exactly. So this live is to talk to the people who are just coming in who may not know a few things. Hassan, I see you. Hassani, my guy, I see you. You're top to the cash app right now. I don't think nobody can pass you. Big money grips. If this is going on, this is wrong in so many ways. So I'm gonna break it off with just, some simple information you need to know, and how you can get away from this. Danny, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's happening? If you're doing the training session where you're starting to run by yourself, meaning like he sleeps, then you run, you sleep, then he run. Rule number 1, when you go inside of these loves, you need to go get you a pilot and a loves card. Get your own. Unbeknownst to your trainer. He don't need to know that. That ain't his business. He don't need to know that. You go get your own card. You understand? Now, with your own card, When he's sleeping, you got to stop and fuel. You need to fuel with your loves or private rewards card or pilot rewards card. You'll get a shower or two from that one fueling. You handle your own showers, forget about it. The fact that you would even need to use him for a shower is ridiculous. Now, if he stops that from happening, when he goes up and gets a shower, they give him an option. Is this a team shower? When he says yes, they'll give y'all 2 separate shower rooms. If he says no, they'll give him 1 shower room, and that's where this creepiness must be going on at. But that's not right. So if this is going on, that means we got to go back and talk about when you're in training. We got to go back and have that conversation again, because some of y'all, this is why you should be watching the appropriate channels. And I know people got mad when I said that, you know, people just weren't about being pretty and not worrying about giving out information, because when there is a influx of people only on here just to look attractive, man or female, these type of things can happen because no one's giving out no information. They're just being attractive. And that is where that's where that comes from. That's why I say that. And I know people may look at it, oh, well, you know, you're hating on people who are attractive. No, I'm not. What I'm saying is this information that comes into this in this industry, there has to be a flow of information, because there's so many things that people can be taken advantage with. There's so many things that people can be taken advantage with. So we do have to focus on information. And I know y'all feel like, nah, well, it ain't my job. I hear you. But when your cousin or something comes into the game and her trainer tells her, oh, well, we only do 1 shower, we take it together, and she's gullible enough for it to happen, then you feel some type of way about it. Well, what was you posting? You was posting how attractive you are and adding trucking to it. It is not a hate thing. If you're beautiful, all I'm saying is that shouldn't be the only thing you post. That's all I'm saying. Because then you're mad when things like this happen. Then it's like, oh my God, it's because people are disgusting. First of all, we already know people are disgusting. That's known. Everybody knows that. Your trainer, it's not your trainer's job to help you with meals. No, it's not. It is not his obligation. The company does not require it, so don't even put that in your mind. If you're not able to be smart enough to go get your own showers, or know that you ain't gonna be in the same shower as him, you need to have your own rewards card. It is some creepy trainers out there. That's just a fact of life, because there are some creepy people, right? And if there's creepy people, in translation, there's creepy trainers. That's just how the breakdown works. There's no other way to put that. You understand? Danny, common sense. I'm not taking a shower with you, Bob. I'm not doing that. We'll look at this video and see what's really going on here. Because that means if this video is even being made, that means it happens. Let's take a listen. That's my girl Rippling Sound. You go follow her on TikTok. She got good content. She's gonna piss some of y'all off, but you know, good. Let's pay attention. He says, look at this. When you and your female team driver share a shower. He didn't say person I'm in a relationship with. He didn't say girlfriend. Say none of that. That's just other driver or trainee. This is a no-no.
To the women of the industry who might still be in training and you're new and you don't know any better, if you have a male trainer and they're trying to tell you that a team shower means that you have to share a shower, they're just being slimy. That is not true. You can get them together or separate. You can get 2 separate showers under one team shower credit. Also, this guy likes to brag about taking his 30-minute break in the fuel island in several videos that he's made. Don't do that either. That's disrespectful as fuck, and most drivers out here know better than to do that, but the ones that don't, that's just disrespectful. So
I take my 30-minute break in the fuel island. I'll explain that later. But everybody does it a different way, but we're not focusing on it. We're going to get to that in a minute. We're definitely going to talk about that in a minute. You're not supposed to be doing this. This is wrong in so many ways for both sides. Now, I got to talk about the students, and I got to talk about you young trainers out here that's starting up. Gender does not matter in this conversation. This is for anybody. When you're a trainer, you are trying to have a quick, friendly, professional relationship with the people who is sharing the space in your truck. Okay? That's what you're trying to do. It is not a booty call. It's none of that. There are some ground rules that need to be understood from the beginning of the rebirth. It's ground rules. That shade on your truck needs to be operational, meaning the shade that separates the cab from the sleeper. When that person is done with their drive, they should have the liberty to go to the back of that truck and close the shade. You understand? If he tells you something like, I don't like nobody closing the shade, I want you back there with my stuff, you need to get off his truck. Because how are you supposed to change? You may like sleeping in little shorts or whatever. How are you supposed to do that without being gawked at? Some of these trainers, you'll get in their truck and there is no shade. He'll just take the whole thing out. That's a no-no. You are to be covered at all times when you're in that person's gaze, man or woman. Women can be predators too now. You should be covered. There should be no inappropriate jokes. They should not be complimenting on your body size and shape. And you should not be discussing politics. If you have a person that likes to discuss politics on either end, you say, I don't really talk about politics. I'm not really interested in it. Not really interested in it. It is what it is. I don't really talk about politics. I know nothing about it. You duck it completely. Don't be sitting around discussing the news. None of that. When he wants to get off on tangents about things that's not helping your training, you bring him back. Or religion, you're right. So he wants to go off on a tangent about Muslims. You need to, oh, I don't really talk about that. That's not my business. What I really need you to help me with is time clock. This and you need to talk about that. Bring it back home. Bring it back home. And that's for either side. That's for male or female. This is why the trainer, man or female, this is why the trainer is really a grimy person for playing with you like this. They already got their stuff. They got their pay scale. They got their truck. They're making their money. They got their benefit. They're already set. You don't have that yet. When you're a trainee, you are on probation. You don't got the job. It is unfair for him to put you in weird situations when your job's in question. You don't have a job yet. You're a trainee. He already got a job and money and savings and all that. The way you stay away from this is that you keep your eye on the prize. Your point of coming here is to pull yourself out from under the poverty line. That's why you're here. You're not here to make friends. You're not here to find a boo. You're not here for some, you're not supposed to be in the back of the truck playing hide the tire knocker. None of that. You're here to get yourself in a position to where you have your CDL together, your job experience together, go to a company you want to go to, save yourself some money and put yourself in a better position in your life. Do not lose track of that. Man or female, trainer or trainee. That goes for everybody involved. So I'm going to say person. We're not going to talk about gender. Your trainer, this person, you're a trainee, this person, and this person keeps going back to relationships and sexual shit and discussing your body. And oh, man, you got some big feet. I bet you got a big old wah. These are problems, bro. They're putting your career at risk. They're putting your career at risk. When your female team driver shares a shower, y'all should not be sharing a shower. This should be a fireable offense. They out there, shit. I enjoy a chick with pretty feet, but I'm not. See, I didn't allow no women. I don't care how pretty your feet is. I enjoy a female that got some pretty feet. I'm a freak. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But here go the thing. I ain't allowed no women on my truck. And if I was a woman, I wouldn't allow no dudes on my truck. None of that. No. I'm here to make some money. Yeah, I'm here to make some money. You here to make some money. You're not here to give up your butt. Y'all shouldn't be in the back giving him no butt, no oral. He shouldn't be sucking your toes, none of that. You here to make some money. That's it. I done heard the story. I knew a chick who got pregnant at the trucking school. Went in for a trucking school orientation situation and was pregnant by the time she got out of training. Never went home. I'm assuming it was from her trainer, and was okay with it. Danny, appreciate the love. I'm no prude. I ain't against no little freaky deaky. You know what I'm saying? A little, little freaky deaky, little encouragement. I'm with it all with the person I'm supposed to be with. But see, if you on my truck, we ain't in that situation. We not. You don't even know how gloriously freaky I am. That ain't your business. You don't need to worry about sexual stuff and my relationship and what do you think about guys that do this and what do you think about girls that do that? That ain't your business. Now, if I decide to befriend you and you leave my truck and you gone for months and months and we cool and all that type of stuff, and then we meet up back at the prime spot and you done got your own truck already, you've been driving, now we just cool, and you want to throw a niggas, some freaky deaky weaky seeky, maybe that's cool. That's dangerous as well, though. That's real dangerous to do, but I mean, it's a little bit more appropriate than while they're in training. In the military, they have a thing where if you as a subordinate shouldn't be having sex with a superior. You're not supposed to be doing with that. I believe they call it fraternization. You need to apply them same rules to here. You are in a power position than that other person. We're not talking genders here. The person that's the trainer is in a power position over the person who's the trainee. That means that anything they do sexually, technically they can't consent. It is an implied, if you give me this, I'll give you that. And that, you can't do that. Regardless if the state you're in or wherever you at, if it's illegal or not, at its base, it's inappropriate. At its base, it's inappropriate. And I've seen some of these young Thundercats coming into the game. I done seen them. They look good. Tight. Very tender. None of them, they wouldn't be on my truck. Oh, no, I'm good on that. Exactly, Purple Rose. They not bringing a hot, tender cheeks on my truck. Absolutely not. No. Now you're messing with my money. You feel me? It may be a good time. It may be all those things. Don't do it. Either way, trainer or trainee, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. To be real, I don't even think you should be bumping cheeks, smushing booties. I don't even think you should be doing that with someone else that works at your company. And what I mean by that is if you like meet another driver, I don't even think you should be doing that at the same company. Can you bring that fan closer to me, please? Right there's fine. I don't even think you should be doing that. Because one little dispute in your relationship can end in a job. They can call, say you hit them. They can say anything. Right, Jaron. The old saying goes, do not poop where you eat. Okay? It is a cliche, yes, but cliches stand the test of time to become a cliche because they're true most of the time. Don't do it. If you want to hit some nice supple cheeks, you need somebody from another company. And I know it's easier to hit other truckers. I do know this. But your job is at stake. Your job is at stake. Now, back in my way back in the gap, way back down the county, you know what I'm saying? If I was gonna get some soggy bean juice, I would go see people where they stayed and they weren't even in my industry, like at all. You know, they weren't in my industry. I didn't play that. I ain't gonna say, I ain't hit a couple truckers, but I'm just saying that for the most part, I tried to keep it people who had jobs at the crib somewhere. That's how I tried to keep it. You don't always hit that, but they dang sure didn't work for my company. And you nasty some bitches. I know y'all up there at the Prime Yard. Y'all up there at the Swift Yard. ATA Sardis, I see you. I hope I didn't say your name wrong. Thanks for the hit to the Cash App. I know you nasty bastards is hitting people at the Warner Yard, the Marriott Yard, the Prime Yard, Swift. Oh, CR England, we're not even going to discuss them. That's just dirty prison sex. I don't know what y'all doing there. I know y'all doing that. I know there's some truck drivers out here that are hitting their DMs. Yeah. Got the key to their house when they pull into the yard. I know that's going on. I done seen it. Yeah. It's happening. And that is putting your job at risk, bro. Both people's jobs are at risk because most of the policy of these big trucking companies is fire you both. That goes for trainer and trainee. That goes for DM and trucker. That goes for trucker and trucker. Up, a complaint, sexual relationship, unwanted attention, fire them both. That's their first move. That is their first move. It's fire. Get rid of both of y'all. They don't want the lawsuit. I'm out. Nope. It is against their policy. If you read their policy, it's in there somewhere. It's probably not visible, but it's there. They don't want that. I see you, Harvey. Appreciate the love. Just because you couldn't wait for some sake bean juice. That's it. You just hitting whatever's close to you. If you gonna have some game, you got game for real. You know, hit the Waffle House lady. Hit the lady at the truck stop. Or some friend you done met offline. You know, y'all using where you going? You're using Tinder. Plenty of fishes, biddies on there. Hit someone there. You pull up to the Walmart, bada bing, bada bow, forget about it. You get some cheeks, you keep going. They should not be knowing your business like that. You know, even a chick coming up to your truck is dangerous because she got your company name and your truck number. And you can stop through a place, hit a chick who's toxic, hit a dude who's toxic. Like I said, genders can go either way here. Both people can be the corporates. And you don't know that they don't remembered your truck number and your trucking company or whatever. And then when you ghost them, they'll call your company. You're here to make money. You're not here to be sets online. You're not here to show off your tights. You're not here to show off your boobies. You're not here to show off your feet. You're not here to show your sexual prowess. You're not here for none of that. You're here to make money. That's it. You are playing with your livelihood because you cannot keep your sexual inhibitions intact. That goes for the trainer who's tricking their students into doing what's going on the screen right here. That's into the trainees who are trying to hump the trainers, because it goes both ways and both genders. There's dudes with female trainers who trying to hump their trainer and swap that. I don't know why you're surprised. Most humans are stupid and violent. That shouldn't be surprising to you, A Breezy. If that's surprising to you, you have a blind spot about humanity. You're supposed to be here about your money and playing around with your genitalia with people at your company is endangering your money. And I don't know how that goes to your DAX score. I don't know how that transfers. I don't know if they put that on your record. I don't know if you get fired for that incident, you can't get another job. Someone comment on that. I don't know that. I know that I am not willing to risk it, though. I know that I am not willing to risk it. I'm here to make some cash. And stay on the lowsy if I'm getting some ass. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not. Look. I'll tell you a story back in the day. Way back in the Greece. That's done that. Way back down the county, I was at Prime. And was approached by a dime. You hear me? They was on me. They was on me. When I was at Prime, they was throwing me that soggy bean juice every time I went to the Death Star. That's what we call the Prime headquarters in Springfield. We call it the Death Star. If you gotta be in the Star Wars and know what I'm talking about. But whatever. When I'm down there in Springfield, Missouri, people knew who I was. Young, tender, supple. They was on me. They was on me. You understand that? Jesus, Joseph and Mary. And I'm not here to admit or deny that I probably FaceTime a few people. You know what I'm saying? I probably FaceTimed a few. My gosh. My gosh. Freaky than the dish rag. Now I had a choice to come up from the Ritz-Carlton, which really was just a double drink because there was no Ritz-Carlton in Springfield that I knew of. When I would go there, I get work done on my truck. My trainee is with me. Because I only train male. I didn't do the training woman thing. I didn't want to play with that. I would get him his own room. You ain't sleeping in the room with me. We ain't doing that. Because things can go down when you're out of town. That's a fact. So you can't sleep in the room with me. No. I would pay for my room at the Ritz-Carlton, and I pay for my students' room at the Ritz-Carlton. Separate. Now we here for 3-4 days. My truck having an issue with the DAF system. I'm going to lay it out for you. I'm going to handle this for you. Back then, I was loosey-goosey. I would say, hey, man, I'm in Springfield. You hear me? All on my lives. Woody, woody, woo. I would start getting inboxes from females that are right there at Campus Inn, which is where the student is at. Why would I send my student to Campus Inn? I'm not going to do that. I'm getting $3,000-$4,000 off of them a week. I'm just not going to do that. I can do it. I can do it because it isn't my obligation to take care of them, but I'm just a good dude. I pay for all food. I pay for all extracurricular activities, and I pay for the Ritz-Carlton. That's what happened when you my student. Period. So I'm getting inboxes. I'm talking 10, 12, bro. From other drivers. These are female drivers that's driven the truck. They're in Springfield for whatever reason. A couple of students at Springfield. Oh, I would love to meet you. You're the reason I got in our game. You can come beat the booty out the frame. All that type of stuff. My old lady seen the messages, bro. I don't make this crap up. I showed her. I'll keep all that. Now, I could have. Thank you, baby. Gourmet. You see what I'm saying? I could have hit them cheeks. I'm a man. You know. I get lonely. But I did not. Why didn't I hit them cheeks? Carter Crankenstein, 82. Why didn't I hit them soggy bean juice? Why I ain't hit them cheeks? Y'all tell me. I'll wait for your comment. Let me hit this up real quick. I'll wait for your comment. Tell me. I love my old lady. She brought me something to eat. Thank you, darling. I mean, love me back. That's all I be asking. You feel me? Love me back. God damn. Passion fruit and pomegranate juice. Now I'm Diggy Down Brown. The biddies be on me. I don't know why they be on me like that. I'm not a particularly attractive person, but hey, something about me, man. They want to give me them chizzies. So they sending me inboxes. These inboxes go from polite, I want to meet you, to putting toys inside of their body on camera and leaking all over the toy. Like, it gets real. Do you understand me? Pulling it out, sucking on the toy. Like, it's wild crap going on in my inbox is popping. Road Dog, appreciate the game. They was sexual harassing me, technically. But I ain't tell nobody. Yo. And let me tell you, attractive women Attractive, nice bodies. Pretty. I done passed up on some 5 stars now. Here's my question. Hey, Booster know what it is. I had to stop and think, because some of them times I could have used some company. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, Carter. I could have used some company. No. I didn't do that. I had a nurse in Springfield. Yeah. I'm good. I can stun. I'm good. So I go down to this call till she get all work over and holler at me. You see? She just had to see me. You feel me? What I'm saying? She come through there. She bring me some cheeks or whatever. We lay up. You feel me? She go back to her life in Springfield. I'm back down the road. You feel me? So I was not hitting nobody at Prime. And I dang sure won't taking showers with my teammates. I've had some freaky deaky moments in trucking, but you still got to think about your bag first, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something to the males out here, because I'm a man, so I got to speak to the man stuff. But I got a little kick to it. To the males out here, the temptation. It's heavy. It is. It is. What I tell you. What I tell you. 5 minutes of fun can ruin all your plans, bro. And that goes for women too. You gotta watch it out here, bro. These people are terrible, man. They're terrible. They're terrible, dog. You can't do it, man. Just don't do it, bro. You need to hit somebody outside of your company. They be in your industry, but outside of your company. They should not work at your company. Trainees, you may be attracted to your trainer. Do not have sex with them. Cover yourself up. Be respectful on both ends. And get yourself to some money. Now, once you get your truck and hey, man, you give your box to who you want to give it to. I'm not the one to hold you down. You feel me? But don't play with your money like that. Because these dudes will do you dirty. Benjamin Cambero, my guy. You almost was the top dude in the Cash App, dog. Almost. But right now, the top guy in the Cash App right now is my boy Hassan. With $100. He the top dude in the Cash App, man. You almost made it, bro. But like I tell y'all, it's a problem. Now, I don't even know if y'all want to call in on this or not, so I'm not even going to say call in or not. Fueling at the fuel island. I mean, taking your 30-minute break at the fuel island. Should you do this or should you not? Or how do you do this? Well, this is what I do. It takes about 15 3/4 minutes for you to fuel a truck. So if you go to the fuel island and a truck's in the truck is fueling and there's a truck behind him waiting, if you park behind that guy, turn on your 30-minute break, by the time you get up to the pump, it'll be almost 20 minutes. Then you got 15 minutes to fuel your truck. And then you got another 10, 15 minutes to sit in front of the fuel island to go get a drink or whatever. Nobody knows the wiser, bro. Sometimes this happens and you ain't even trying for it to happen. Now, going to the fuel island, just sitting there for 30 minutes and then someone come behind me and you just sat at the pump for 30 minutes, that's ridiculous. But you got to know how to handle it, bro. Am I wrong? Or should I open up? Should I open up for people to call in to touch on this? Maybe I'm wrong somewhere. If you want to speak on this, let me know. Should I put the call in link up? Let me know. You always want to call in, Breezy. You don't need to be talking about nothing, bro. You always want to call in. Why you always want to call in? You want to be seen, boy. I ain't stupid. You chasing them cheeks out here. I'm sorry, I gotta eat, y'all. All right, I'll open it up real quick. 1 second. Let me open it up. I do need y'all to stay on topic, please. Okay. Then we done. I'm gonna jump on the game, but I ain't even gonna lie to you. All right, let me get it set up. I'm about to give y'all the link to call in. Hit the cash app immediately.
Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some locks. Call me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she does when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, that shit little high. Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some locks. Call me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she does when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, that shit little high. Fucking all night. Cause the sex game right. She know I'm a star, we fuck, she ride like a first class flight. And we up in the air, we ain't got no limits. I be a general, she be my lieutenant. She driving my whip and you know that it's tinted. Might make a stop on this trip, we might fuck in the backseat. She be giving me talk to relax me. She very swift and persuasive. I be riding her curves, get lost on her way. She won't tell me stop, she a gangsta. I know the move go wrong, she ain't gon' hesitate, little baby gon' pop.
See what you feel.
Yeah, she got my heart. And bitch be cap, you know to play your part. Long as you keep it real, I won't play with your heart. Little baby, you the one, she a blessing from God. I can't believe when I met her.
All right, women, this is the time for you to be able to call in. Don't just let dudes call in, then you're gonna be mad that it's only a male's perspective. Call in.
We ain't got stop for nobody. Shawty know I got your body. Anytime you need me, baby, you can just call me. I pull up fast like I
Dudes gonna call in and say what they gotta say. The young be mad. We need some female representative. Anyone who's a female who's representing need to call in. Come on, Carter, Danny Lee, call in.
Doubt it, boo. You know I got artillery.
We need to hear from the ladies.
Seeing if it mean that you be safe. Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some locks. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she cuts when she busts like a god. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high. Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some locks. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she cuts when she busts like a god. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high.
Someone calling in immediately. Who's gonna call in? Hold on. Is that A Breezy? A Breezy. Can you hear us? I don't think you can hear us, bro. What happened? Nick Jones. That's me. Nick Jones. That's sorry. That was my fault.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Do you have anything to expand on these? Apparently, trainers are telling their students that you have to take a shower in the same shower stall as them.
As like team driving?
Yeah, so let's say you got you a trainee with you. Instead of getting a separate stall, you get in the shower. They waiting outside the shower in your stall. You get out butt naked, like it's creepy.
Ain't happening. Can't happen, man. You know, I mean, we playing football here in the locker rooms or something. You know, shoot.
Because she said that apparently some guys are doing that instead of getting a separate shower. And I guess the people that are so new, they didn't know that when you tell them team shower, they give you two.
Well, new rookies wouldn't expect that, you know. I guess he was trying to see some cheeks on the side or something, but you know. I mean, I've never team driven myself. I drive tanker, but I think a lot of guys take advantage of everything out here.
They take advantage of they do. They definitely take advantage because they just want to see something. And like I said, man, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. But at the end of the day, it's not worth your job, man.
Nah, it's not at all. You know, you gotta protect yourself at all times anywhere in this industry first. You know, especially with hygiene and I've never worked a team situation, so I couldn't elaborate on that.
Right.
But I feel that if you were with a teammate, you shower separately.
So you never trained? You never been a trainee?
I've been a trainer, but I was local.
Oh, so you wasn't the OTR, so you wasn't sleeping in there with them.
Yeah. And when I train here at this company, I never go out with this. I don't have double bunk, so there ain't no way.
Oh, okay. So you posted it. You
food
chilling
grade,
then.
so our stuff is real tight on schedule.
Real tight on schedule.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, dealing with students, it's a risky business, but it definitely gets worse when you're playing hide to, you know, being inappropriate, bro. Like inappropriate is just not gonna work.
No, you can't be inappropriate with a student at all.
It's
regardless
just
male or female.
Yeah. Like I said, it's really not even a gender thing, because there's some hot to trot women out here. Now, don't get it twisted.
Oh, I seen one yesterday. I'm in Chicago right now. So yeah.
She was trying to get you at the drug stop.
Nah. I just seen her glance at her. She glanced at me. If I wouldn't have my old lady, you know, hey. But nah.
You said you locked down. You couldn't partake.
Oh yeah. I've done that before, and that got me in trouble. And you know, glad my wife decided to marry me. So yeah.
You done what before? You stepped out?
Yeah, man.
Dang, bro.
On the road.
On the road? How could she find out if you're on the road, man? How's she gonna find that out?
People talk.
They talk across states.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You
man.
tell your homeboy driver, this is what I did, Yeah, up here, Woody Woo, here's a spot. Up in, up New England. Yeah.
That's a mess, man.
So you gotta protect yourself at all times. Can't tell too many people your business.
So your homeboy told her.
Yeah.
Oh no, we gonna be scrapping, bro.
That's why we don't talk no more.
That's a mess, man. Where's the bro code at, man?
Hey, it's ruthless out in these streets. I mean, as you can see, I'm not showing no company, no nothing.
Yeah, don't show none of that, bro.
Nope.
That's crazy, man. He done snitched. Was he trying to get with her?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I would say so.
That's a dirty game, bro. Good Lord, man.
Just like back at home, man. Somebody's gonna get her. Jody, somebody.
The mailman.
That's right.
That's crazy, bro. I see. Yeah. That's why people don't even be knowing where no one's never known what I got going on at home. I mean, they know about my old lady now because she was on the truck with me, but before then, I never let people know what I was doing, bro.
Oh, that's the best way to be. It's just like when I'm in the truck stop, if I'm not a customer, I do not wear my company shirt because I like to look presentable at a customer.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm at a truck stop, I just wear regular clothes, man, because I try to blend in.
Right.
Like I'm about to get Gary. I'm about to get fuel in the morning, well, in a few hours, in Gary, Indiana. It's rough in Gary, so I'm gonna blend in a little bit.
Hoodie, some Timbs, real quick, walking in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm look like I'm dude on the corner at the liquor store. Hey man, buy my CDs.
I look a mess on the road. I look like this dude ain't got no money and he's crazy.
Yep.
I ain't shaving, ain't none of that, bro. I'm just looking a mess, bro. Because I know it is. The average person who's not doing this job is broke. That's the truth. They ain't got no money, bro.
That's true. And trucking will change your life if you know how to do it right.
Yeah, so half of the time when you're running into just regular people at the Pilot gas station in that old Cadillac, they ain't got no money, bro.
Nah, he come up to you, hey man, I'm a child of God. I just drove over here from Miami or something. Trying to make it here. Yeah, they ain't got no money.
You said a child of God.
Yeah, dude did it to me last time at the Pilot up there in Gary. Did it on Burr Street? Yep.
Oh, he's a child of God. Yeah. Jesus will bless you, man. Come on, now don't be like that.
Exactly. Yep. I said, man, go ahead, man.
Yo, you just gotta make sure, man. You're freaking. Your head is on a swivel, man, because these people are weird, bro. You don't know what they really expecting from you. Hold on there, Nick Jones. Hey, Breezy, what's happening? We can't hear you.
What's good with you? Can you hear me?
Yeah. What? Did you have a female trainer?
No, dog. Come on now.
You didn't have a female, so you had a male trainer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You light skin. I figured you was hitting the female
you.
trainer, bro. I figured you did it, bro.
Nah, dog.
Hold on. Watch that music, man. I get copyright hit.
No, I was pausing. There you go.
All
right. But no, my training wise, I really, to be honest, I could stay in my trainer, but I had to stay focused on the task at hand, and that's the only reason I got through it. Because I was like, I'm not about to sit here and wait on another one.
True. Can't hate on that. I mean, so you didn't like your trainer.
Our personalities didn't mix, and it really was some. He had said something at one point that I was really like. I had to get blunt with him. I'm like, dude, look, you ain't about to kick me out the truck. That ain't where you got me from. So you ain't about to just leave me nowhere. So we can go in the Thunderbird right now. We got on the phone with the DM and everything. I'm like, nah, dog. Like, what you said to me was flagrant, and he got mad at me for doing something, and I was like, cool. But I didn't respect the fact that he didn't come to me first about it, and that he went to DM about it instead of coming to me first. So I checked him for that. I checked him. I was like, nah, dog. Like, I lost respect for you when you took this route instead of just being a man about it, because I would have took it differently. And then I also told the DM what he did to me and what he said to me, and I'm like, and that's unprofessional. So I flipped the tables around on him. He got chewed out too. But I said all that to say this, like, I just stayed focused on the goal ahead, because it's not worth me having to go back home and start this process over when I've already made it this far. I'm not over something petty. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, because I almost beat my trainer up twice. Because he would
like it's, bro.
he would say stuff like, "Are you stupid?" and all this other type of stuff. And I told him, I was like, "Bro,
oh no, I ain't had them type of problems."
you're probably used to a totally different type of student, but I will ruin both of our lives right here, bro. Like I'm not that type of person. You can't do that with me. They told you I was a nice guy. I told them I'm coming right off the street, bro. Like I came from a park bench to sit right here with you. You don't understand what you're sitting next to. I will fuck you up in here. And he was like, "No, I'm not saying that." Like, no, you going first of all, you younger than me because I was 26. He was like 22. I'm like, you younger than me, and you talking to me like you freaking my father or something like that, dog. I don't give a fuck about this job. You gotta think about who you're talking to, bro. Don't play with me like that. If you got something to tell me, you tell me, and I'll get it maybe the first or second time. But something like backing, come on, are you stupid? Backing is not a exact science. So it's not like, oh, well, you just didn't know. Sometimes I wake up and I just can't back, even still today. He was like, "Are you fucking stupid?" I was like, I don't know what the fuck they doing in Royal Tennessee, but you can get your ass killed in the great state of Virginia.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. So after that whole spiel happened and he got in, he had snitched over to DM and everything. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just gonna shut up. Every time that I stopped the truck after drive shift, he was always up though. So I was like, all right, cool. We get to it was like the next day. I end my drive shift. He was still asleep. I ain't wake him up. I was like, nigga, you always up. So, hey, it's on you. I got up there, hopped on the top bunk, went to sleep. He woke me up 5 hours later, told me we can switch and everything. Then he tried to call the DM and said that I wouldn't communicate with him. I was like, sorry, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to you. You already served your true colors. I'm good. Like, you should have been up. You know when the truck stops. When the truck stops, I'm up. Like, I just naturally wake up. Why does the truck stop?
Right.
Either that means it's time for me to drive or something. I was like, don't try to play stupid.
Yeah, because they do little stupid shit. Because what ends up happening is people who's never had control, they get a little position of being a trainer, and they freaking, they just wild out. They be like, oh, well, I'm a trainer, and they take it to the, like, he would wear his button up that said professional CR England trainer on it. Like, you're a fucking pussy,
wow.
man.
Oh, he took at 22. I'm surprised that's how he carried himself. That's crazy.
He took that shit so damn serious, man.
Hey, now how do y'all?
It's the people that got
trainers being over the road, because like when I train here, we're local because we don't have double bunks.
Right.
So how do you deal with it? Because I had my trainee call me yesterday from like 6-7 years ago, right? So I was glad to hear him. But how do you deal with that? Because that's how them dudes be getting killed and shit. Sorry about cussing.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you deal with being local or doing it OTR?
Doing it OTR, being stuck in the truck with somebody.
To me, it's easy if people have a mutual respect and the trainer isn't taking if he's not taking his trainee position too damn serious.
I got you.
Some guys, they feel like, I'm a professional trainer. Dude, there's nothing professional about trucking, bro. I know people keep coming to you and telling you, oh, be professional when you come to the shipper. Dude, if you do not own the company, it don't matter how professional you fucking come, unless you're somewhere that requires you to wear a button up or something. At the end of the day, they want the load and they think you're a piece of shit anyway. So they don't care how professional you look. You're a piece of shit truck driver. You go in there, you do what you're supposed to do. You leave. Some guys take that in and they be like, I'm really a business owner out here. And they'll say some ridiculous stuff to him. But I be trying to explain to him that, bro, we can just both just die right here. Like, I'm not one of them dudes you can, because if it comes between me proving my point and us both dying, I'm going to pick us dying. That's how I get down. I'm all the way. So I told him, you have to think about if you're going to get home or not when you talk to me fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I would think
he's not wrong.
In the truck with somebody, you should respect them.
Right.
It's you two in that truck forever for what a month at a time, something like that.
No, are you in the truck with? I was in the truck with my trainer for 2.5 months.
Oh yeah.
Because come to find out, he never turned my training paperwork in, and CR England just let him run me in perpetuity. I was supposed to have been off the truck 3 weeks ago.
See, certain things like that, as far as me, you can't pull the wool over my eyes because I was keeping up with my miles on the fly. I was like, there ain't gonna be no way for you to get over on me.
Bro, I was happy I had a place to stay. I wasn't thinking about no miles. I was happy I had some place to stay and some food. Like I was really coming off the gutter. Like I know a lot of y'all, and this is why I don't like a lot of y'all too. Y'all come from these fancy, I had a career before that, I was an engineer. I'm not one of them dudes. I was on the street before I got in the trucking. And trucking saved me. That's why I look at trucking a little bit different than you fancy schooling ass niggas, man.
Right.
I look at it different. I was in the street when I came in. So when I got here, I looked at it as a bigger opportunity than somebody who said, "Oh, well, I'm doing this as a last resort." You know, really, I got a degree in communication and all the fuck nigga shit. I didn't have that. I looked at it like this is my only chance. So the way he was talking to me, it was
but
like,
that's how you should, though.
True. If
Yeah,
you
but look where you got to it. You grown out of it,
right,
and look where you're at. So you prospered.
Exactly.
I feel like though, as far as training goes, I didn't know how things were with I didn't know that a man and a woman could train together. I thought that shouldn't even be legal. That shouldn't be illegal in my opinion. Dude, you know how much stuff could go wrong? Just
sexual harassment all day.
You can flat face lie, bro. Flat face lie. They're gonna take whoever's word. Period.
True.
No.
That's why when I was at Prime, they made me sign a paper saying that I refuse to train female students, and I said I don't have a problem signing that paper because I'm just not going to do it. And I was like, it's not that I think female students are bad or anything like that. I just think that the liability is too high on me. I can't do it.
Exactly.
And you know, they're probably good people. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm saying that me personally, I'm not willing to risk it.
Okay. Could I put something in front of you?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a female as a trainee, right, and another truck driver was bothering her at the fuel island or whatever, how would you handle that situation?
I would confront them. I'd be like,
right there, you're liable.
Oh, God.
Because he could get under your skin, and you can go off there on the handle.
I would handle that I would handle that the appropriate way. I would tell her you need to come with me, and I would call the police. See, a lot of people in our culture don't believe in calling the police. I do. I'm not in the street. I'm not a gangster. I will call the police. Right. I will call the police on you, and then I will go to court and point at you, and won't feel anything bad about it. I'm not a gangster. I'm a citizen.
I'm not going to tell for nobody.
No. Nah. I will point at you. I will cry on the stand. I'll pee on myself. I don't give a fuck. Whatever I got to do to get out of this situation, I'm doing.
I feel you on that.
That's just how I get down. Oh, every time I see him, I'm so scared I pee on myself. I'll say anything on the stand. I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, as far as training goes for the trainees, if you're coming into this, there's too much information on the internet for you to just come into it blindly and just not. But see, like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
But people are coming into the game. They're watching TikTok, and they're watching chicks doing. They're watching people doing fashion hauls from Target, and they're not fucking paying attention to the actual information. And then when some bad shit happens, it's like nobody told me. No, somebody. That's why I said I know some people because some female watchers have been getting on me because I said that thing about the female drivers. Well, like I told them, how can you be mad at me when you watch me? So imagine if there was just nothing but that. If it was if it was just nothing but people, men or women, showing how attractive they are, how would you get any information without the company spoon feed it to you? Sure. Exactly. That's why you need independent people to make content that has some value to it. It can't just be about people looking good and getting their teeth and their butt done.
Right.
That's right.
As far as your point about the fueling though, I feel like that's something that you get on your own. You won't know how serious it is until you got here on your own. But how I feel personally though, I don't want to fuel in my drive shift. I try not to fuel during my drive shift. Like I usually try to do if I want to do a macro, just find out the night before or the morning of. Already have your fuel that you're gonna need, so that you don't have to stop during the day to fuel. The fuel stop is more like a eating stop.
Me personally, I don't agree with that because if you're driving Lease You're supposed to be precision fueling. If you're precision fueling, you fuel every day. If you're fueling one time and getting through the next day, that means you're not precision fueling to optimize how much money you get. Let's say I get a load right now, and it's supposed to go to Cincinnati, and I'm 364 miles away from Cincinnati. So right now I'm gonna ask you a question, A Breezy. How many gallons of fuel do I gotta put in my truck to make it to Cincinnati?
I would just do 3. Personally, what I like to do, because I average about 9.3 or so.
Mm-hmm.
I would take it and lowball it to see how many gallons I'm gonna need. Find the cheapest fuel, multiply that number by the fuel price, and see kind of where I can kind of go to fuel it. But I only fuel based off of the miles for the trip that I'm on.
I understand.
I don't know how many people
listen, bro.
Yeah.
I understand that, but your previous statement says you don't do that, because if you're fueling the day before and you don't have don't have to fuel during the day, that means you're filling up. And I used to do it that way too, and it is more convenient. And you could do it that way if you were company, but you big grips money lease. So you can't do that. Only the company. When I'm company, I just slam it full and drive off. I don't give a fuck what's going on. It ain't my money.
Oh,
okay.
You do?
I can see how I can see how my statement redacted it still, but yeah, I do the whole precision fueling and base it off of the trip and how many miles the trip is going to take. Because if you just keep filling it up, you're going to lose so much money, dude.
You're gonna lose money. So what I'll prefer to do is I take my time, and so if I'm going somewhere, I'll figure out, okay, if I'm going somewhere, I'll precision fuel, go where I'm supposed to go, and I say I need to do my 30-minute break. I pull in, I pull behind somebody else, 15 minutes at that guy at the pump. Let's say it's 7 minutes because I'm pulling in. Then the guy in front of me is going to take 15 minutes. So we're already at 20-something minutes before I hit the pump. Then it's going to take me 10 to 15 minutes to fuel myself. I'm already at my 30 minutes or close to it. Then when you park in front of him and go in and get the receipt, you come back. That's 30 minutes, and I drive off. That
honestly, that sounds exactly right. But usually, this day and age, from what I experienced, one person could be at the pump, and there's your 30-minute break because they take so damn long. Like sometimes just one person can get your 30 out the way.
But that's trip planning.
But what you gotta understand is sometimes it's irrelevant. You cannot plan for everything. So when I live a life of, I'm always ahead of schedule. I hang out when I get to the shipper. So anyway, I'm ahead of schedule anyway. So if the person takes 30 minutes ahead of me, it doesn't ruin my day because I'm almost a day ahead. Now what ended up happening is people who don't believe in the 10 hours in the sleeper rule, they're burning 3, 4, 5, 6 hours on the way to California, and then they're mad that somebody's taking over 30 minutes at the pump.
Yeah.
If you did what you were supposed to do during your trip within reason, because you know things can happen. Well, it could have been bad weather. Well, if it's bad weather, you're exonerated from being late anyway, aren't you? Because you can tell them that it was bad weather.
You're late.
Bingo. So the person being mad at the pump is just a super trucker asshole position in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And those are the people going top speed to wherever they're going. I don't drive over 62 miles an hour. Period. I don't drive over 62 miles an hour.
I don't have a choice.
You said what?
Right.
I don't, because it's food grade, so it's perishable. You know, like my trips are planned for me to be there that day. Like I pull out of Domino's Sugar in Baltimore, right? I'll give them that much. Let's say I'm going to Nebraska, right? I know I can make it from Baltimore to Gary, Indiana, stop, get me 60 gallons worth of fuel, and that'll get me all the way to Omaha. Right? Then I'll come back and stop at that TA in Council Bluffs, get me another 60 gallons worth of fuel. That'll get me back to Gary, and then I go on from there. Because I'm old school, I've been down here, 15 years? So I still go off the old Peterbilts that used to get 5.5 miles a gallon.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. So even though I'm still company, I did come back to this company because I did do owner-upper, I did dump bucket, but I feel that it's in my advantage to run the truck like I own it.
It is in your advantage to run a truck like you own it because you get more bonuses when you do that.
Yeah.
So
like I just got off the phone with my dispatcher saying, hey, you got this for Sunday and Monday. I said, well, hold tight. This ain't going to work. because I only gained so many hours for Sunday on my recap. And if you want me to get stuck up there on Monday, then it's gonna mess you up for Tuesday's dispatch.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, man, that's just knowing your time. Like I say, you need to be good enough to know how the situation you're personally in is affected. You know, like I say, there is no silver bullet, bro. Every load is technically different. Every situation is technically different. So basically, what you're trying to have is I have rules in my head that turn into values. Like wearing a seatbelt is a value, but it's technically a rule, but it turns into a value. So now every time you get in a vehicle, what do? You reach for a seatbelt. It's the same way with me.
Yeah.
If I'm got a load, I'm trying to get there as fast as possible, and then I can do all my chilling once I'm there. Some people want to chill every single night. And you just can't do that because you don't know if you're gonna pop a tire, you don't know if you're gonna hit traffic, you don't know if you're gonna hit weather, and sometimes you'll just end up being late. You'll go somewhere and something will happen and you'll end up being late. Also, people do not look at if their load is booked over 55 miles an hour. People don't even understand what that means. So I got a load one time from a guy I was working with in Las Vegas. It was booked at 125 miles an hour.
Ooh.
Damn.
It was like, bro, there's no way I can do this. He was like, I don't know. I mean, people have done it before. So they were going 125 miles an hour over I-70 mountains. What the fuck are you talking about? And I had to break the math down to this dude because everybody's a freaking business owner, broker, own my own authority. And half of these pieces of shit have never driven a truck. So they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Right.
I said, dude, if I was to go 125 miles an hour from Vegas, you know, all the way to where you have me going, I could probably make it there. And to be honest, I would be late because of stop signs. There's no way I could make this. He was like, well, when do you think it should be there? If you bring it down to the industry standard of 55 miles an hour, I'm not supposed to be there till tomorrow night.
Right. Hey, TV, can I touch on something real quick by everybody with this lease stuff and everything? Just
Right.
real quick. I've had a strong feeling about this. You may be a lease driver and think you're boss and owner and all that, but you're really not unless you have your own authority and your own customers.
Right.
Then you're your own boss. Other than that, you're just a glorified company driver that pays the truck.
I would even go.
You don't have direct contact with your customers.
I agree with that, but I also go on as far as say that is the only boss in this industry is DOT. So you could have your own authority, you could have your own trucks, you could have your own people. If DOT changes the rule, you have to follow it. You're not a boss.
Yeah.
Now the whole boss statement to me is it really doesn't help what we're doing. It doesn't help anything that we're doing, especially in our sector of the society, screaming the boss thing out, because it puts you in a position where you can't really take it. You can't really take advice, and it immediately puts you in an Icarus complex.
Well, that's because when you're a boss, you know everything, so nobody can tell you how to do anything.
Right, and so it's just a stupid. I just don't like that that saying. At the end of the day, I ask people this: if you were to drive Lease for 30 years, and someone drove,
There should be no reason for that.
and someone, listen to what I'm saying, and because I'm gonna talk about that too, because you young some bitches think you're not supposed to drive for a certain amount of time, which is really stupid. But if you drive Lease for 30 years, and someone drives for Walmart for 30 years, who's gonna have more money at the end of it?
Walmart driver.
Who's gonna have more property at the end of it?
Walmart driver.
Who's gonna have less tax problems at the end of it?
Walmart driver. That's why I stopped being an owner operator.
Who's gonna have more hair? Whose kids are gonna like them? Who's gonna have a generally better life at the end of that 30 years? It's the company driver, bro.
Yep. Profit sharing and all that stuff. If he does it right, he'll be good.
Leasing is good for you to get some money up, pay some things off, fundraise something else you're getting into. But at the end of the day, every bit of money you make, the industry's going to take it back. They're going to take it back. I've made a lot of money, and I haven't bought a lot of flashy things. Because every time I've got sums of money, it was the industry took it back. It was the truck. It was the loads not being good, and I got to live on my savings for a while. It was DOT rules changing. It was all type of shit.
Yep.
And I realized, oh God, I made this much money, but I gave 75% of the money of the egregious money that I made back to the industry. I gave it back to the fuel guy. I gave it back to the truck fixer. I gave it back to all this stupid shit. So at the end of the day, the dude that's working for Walmart, who's making $120 a year home every weekend, by the way, this guy, and who's getting matched 14% through his 401k plus profit sharing, he's going to have more capital than you at the end of 30 years. That's just a fact. You're not making more money. You're just not required to pay the taxes up front. That is it. Now,
I get where you're coming from as far as everything that you said. I'd say you're spot on. I don't have to agree with it, but you're spot on about it. What I like about Lease is just how I have everything set up so far. It works for me in my situation because I do want to own a truck because I want to get to a point where I can just drive where or when I want to type of thing.
Breezy.
That's just.
Hey, Breezy, listen to me. You can go to Schneider right now and drive anywhere you want to and pick your own loads. That's a stupid reason. That doesn't matter.
Oh, no. I'm not trying to say. Hey, me personally, I just want to get the truck and then have a title to it and then get my own authority so that way I can run that under another big. Honestly, it sounds complicated, but I don't want to leave where I'm at now for the simple fact of it works.
Listen to me. It doesn't sound complicated because that is the same dream that everybody says they want to have. It is a very common dream. Listen to me what I'm saying to you. How long have you been driving? Hello? How long have you been driving? Hello? Can he not hear me?
He's trying to think. I think.
You trying to think how long you've been driving, bro? Can he not hear me?
Oh, what'd you say?
How long have you been driving, Breezy?
All right, now I can hear you. Go ahead. Hold on.
How long have you been driving trucks?
5 to 6 months.
Until you
Closer
hit
towards 6 now.
Until you hit 2 or 3 years, you're not in a position to make a decision on anything. That's just a fact.
Oh, I know that.
I understand that you know
you're
that,
right.
but listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is that you have to see it come in and out a few times to be able to gauge, to make a concerned information. Everybody wants their own authority, but the truth is everybody doesn't have $50,000 to start it. Number two, after they have that, everybody doesn't have the capital and everything they need to start the insurance. And even if you were to do all of that, the industry hides the best loads from those people. The people who are riding with the best loads in this industry are company drivers because they don't get none of the profit sharing of the load. So let's say that, oh, well, I want to be authority because I don't want to run y'all cheap loads. When you go over there to the thing and you look at the paperwork once you get it from the broker, it still says Swift and Prime on the shit. Everybody's running the same shit, bro. And you being able to go home, if you were to buy your own truck, you will be home less. And that's a fact.
Definitely a fact.
That you will be home less because everything's on your back. So you don't have the ability to stop. The more shit that you own, where did Breezy go? The more shit that you own, the less you have time to not worry. The people who own the most shit worry the fucking most. The people who own the most shit work the most. So if you're trying to work less, owning a truck is not advantageous to you doing that. Because something's always going to happen. Something's always going to break. There's always going to be a light on. There's always going to be a new ordinance or blitz. There's always going to be, oh, well, the brokers are holding the loads and all this bullshit. And it's not that easy to just run there and get a freaking get a contact with these people and make a bunch of money. Half of the time, you can't do it. And if you do, they have stipulations. People say, well, I'm just going to go get a contract. Well, these contracts got crazy stipulations like, oh, well, okay, you know, Nick Jones, you drive a tanker. You own the tanker and the truck. He goes in and get a contract, and then they tell him, well, you need three trailers because we got to keep one here.
Yep.
And then you got to have one there. So now he has to buy 3 fucking trailers.
Oh, do you have enough insurance to cover?
Do you have enough insurance to cover it?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll go to one place and they'll say, oh, your insurance needs to be this. And then, oh, you think this contract's the best in the world. You go over here and they want $3 million bonded, some bullshit that costs you a exorbitant amount of, it's not as cut and dry as these people make it. Half of the time when a dude tells me he has his own authority, we end up finding out that he has his own authority and it's on standby, and he's just doing power only to survive until he can get off of standby. That's usually what you end up seeing.
He run under somebody's other numbers.
So I don't think that you're dumb. I don't think that you're stupid, A Breezy. I don't know where you went, but I don't think you're any of those things. What I do think is you need to take a couple of years to see how shitty and how cutthroat this business is. There's no one that I know, and I know some successful people in trucking, bro. And I'm going to tell you some real shit. I know 5 lease owners, 2 of them over $1 million. 4 out of 5 of them say they wish they didn't have a fleet, and they're making money. 4 out of 5 of them tell me directly in confidence, real shit, stressed out, sitting across from me at dinner, that the best part of my career is when I was just driving by myself and nobody was calling me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part of the part that you're in right now is the best part of your career. As soon as you step into that, that's when the career, you just like, I don't want to do this no more. And that's some true fucking shit from niggas who make a bunch of money, bro. I'm talking about there's guys out here. I have friends with over 170 trucks, man. And they're telling me that, you know, I'll tell them like, man, you know, I need to do some credit cleanup. I owe like 30,000 and shit. It's kind of high. And they just laugh at me and they be like, dude, I'm $4 million in debt. $4 million. I'm like, how the fuck do you get $4 million in debt? They always want more trailers. The insurance always wants more money. Sometimes you got to take business loans out for it. And he's $4 million in debt.
It's true.
That's the truth about this game. And then at the end of the day, the people who are really making the fucking money are the people who own the diesel pumps, the fuckers in the insurance office, and the people who are making money off of you as a driver. So when you're at Prime and you think, well, Prime makes money off of loads, no, the fuck they don't, bro. They make money off your settlement sheet. That's where they make their money. All the shit they're charging you. That's where the fucking money. All it is a fucking hustle, bro. It's half the time it's just bullshit. That's why I was like, I'm done. I'm an excellent.
That's just like.
Go ahead.
Sorry. That's just like now being company driver. We're allowed to choose our own routes to get places. I'm like, some guys don't use the toll road. I'm like, why don't you use the toll road? You know that's coming off the top, and then you get paid after that. So just go ahead and use the toll road because you're already getting charged for it.
Right.
And you're wasting time going around and just use the toll road.
Right. All right. I don't know where A Breezy particularly went, but you know what I try to tell the people is, this is my biggest advice for someone who's under 30 and they just getting in the game. Okay? Smell the roses, bro. Don't rush to be that owner op because people are glorifying that shit, bro.
Yep.
Because one thing when I got into a company truck after leasing for a while, the one thing I liked more than anything was the fact I was not worrying about the tractor. That no worry is worth $1 billion, man.
You still don't worry even though it's a company truck?
I don't give a fuck. These companies don't love me. I drive that bitch. If the light come on, you need to come pick your shit up, nigga. Period. That's my view on because my thing is, I know owners of companies. I've dealt with companies, and I know the truth. I'm just an asset that you're running into the ground, bro. That's the truth.
Yeah.
If that wasn't the case, I would have a real pension retirement.
If the company thought you were a liable asset, they would give you a pension retirement and treat you better.
Facts. You know, I would get a turkey. The way you do that. See, back in the 40s, and I hate to go back here on y'all because some of y'all are real young and y'all don't like when I do that. But I'm going to go back there anyway. Back in the day, when Christmas came, they would give you a check to go buy your kids Christmas presents on top of your check that you work for. They call it a Christmas bonus. When Thanksgiving came, they would freaking give you a voucher to go get a turkey at the best place in the freaking city. You understand that? So you would take.
I'm at a small company that does that.
Yeah, see, that's dope. That's rare, man. That's so rare.
At the end of the year, we get our safety bonus. On top of that, and we get a Christmas bonus on top of that. And then throughout the years,
They get turkeys and hams and shit like that.
yeah, if you do your stuff right, you get a brand new truck like the one I'm in, and they treat you right. But it's hard, man. It's hard to find a company that'll do that for you.
It's rough. It's rough because the
Yeah.
truth is, back in the day, that was standard practice. Now,
Yeah.
if you find a company like that, you're like, I'm never leaving here because it never happens no more.
Why do you think I came back? I left and I came back.
Right. You come back to a company like that and you say, well,
Yep.
he's not making $10,000, $15,000 a week. Well, here's the truth: you're not making that
Nah.
because
When I left
the weeks you're making nothing, he's still getting a check. And if you do the averages at the end of the year, y'all made about the same amount of money.
Yep. And that's why I came back, because when I left to go do the dump bucket stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, making all this shit. I'm 37. Yeah. And I forgot about everything I just lost them 5 years I spent with this company. Now I have to gain it all back, because at the end of the day, that 1 year I wrote down everything and looked at it. It's like, dude, I made more as a company driver than I am doing all this shit.
Once you write
Spending
it
weekends
down,
working on the truck and all this shit. It's like, yeah.
right? Let's talk about the shit that came out of the check. Health insurance. You got to get your own health insurance. You're not getting a deal because you're not with a big corporation. You're leasing.
True.
All right.
Yep.
Taxes. Once you
That's,
that's if, and let's put this out there. That's if y'all are not doing shady shit with taxes. So your dude's like, I don't pay taxes. That rooster's gonna crow eventually.
Oh yeah.
Those people who have very aggressive CPAs, that shit comes back to bite you in the ass. There's no way you drove 5 years leasing and you never paid one thing of taxes. That shit don't happen. It's either,
Not at all.
come on, but I know dudes who like, I don't never pay taxes because I got a dope plug at the CPA. Dude, that's gonna come back around.
Don't mess with Uncle Sam. He gonna get you.
He's gonna get you. Okay, so if you were to take your $5,000 check, pay for your insurance for you, your old lady, and your kid, taxes, the appropriate amount for your retirement, your savings, and then tell me what you have left. That ain't a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of guys do. They don't put enough. They see lease, they see the money, but not thinking down the road. They don't put shit away for retirement or anything like that. If they're smart, they would get a money market account or somewhere else and put stuff away.
Right. But
Because
my thing
when
is,
you lease and everything, you're on your own.
that's true. But my thing is, it's hard. It's hard to do that when your truck's up and down. 1 minute y'all don't want to pay a high truck note, but not understanding if you get a used truck, now you're in the shop. So really, you're giving that money up regardless. Even you gonna give $1,000 up to the main person, or you gonna give random amounts of money, gobs of money up to the fix it man. Either way, you're gonna lose the money. I've had new trucks, I've had old trucks, and it always ends up to the same thing. I'm even giving my money to the dealership, or I'm giving my money to the garage.
True.
There's no way to get around it. If you were going to ask me, I would stay at the place like Prime where they take care of the truck and you just stack away as much money as you can.
And run hard.
Exactly. Now, when I talk to people, I don't go back and forth. Let me tell you why I don't go back and forth with people, because I've done it. And the main problem with people who come into this business, they think they're unique. You're not fucking unique, bro. Every dude your age has the same plan. I'm going to drive for a little bit. Once I get a couple trucks or I get authority, I'm going to go home. No, the fuck you're not. You're not going home, bro. You cancel that shit.
Yeah.
And even if you just quit and go home and get a regular job, you'll realize that trucking ruined your body and you can't do shit else. You're not going to a factory to stand up no more, nigga. You ruined that shit. It's over. You don't have the lower back muscles, the knee cartilage, or the ankles after 5 years of doing this job. It's over. It ruined you.
Yep.
And then you realize, oh shit, I'm going to be doing this for the next 20 years. So the young people who come in here and be like, well, I'm not going to be doing it for that long. You're really lying to yourself, bro. You're lying to yourself. Where else are you going to get $80,000 a year to sit on your ass? And once you make that kind of money sitting on your ass, you're not going back to working. It's not going to happen.
I've even thought about going back turning wrenches, and nah.
No.
Not at all.
Man, what? You know what kind of back pain you would have if you did that?
Oh yeah. And look, not being an AC controlled environment right now. Oh no.
Oh
Be out
my
there sweating,
God,
turning
bro.
wrenches. Nah, I'm good. I'm staying in the truck, bro.
I mean,
I did that when I was younger.
you in the truck with an APU, it's 62 degrees. You got the TV blaring. You're heating up something in the air fryer. And it's like you go to a place and you realize when you go to the old places, there's no chairs in the building because you're not supposed to be sitting down. You're just standing up for 12. I cannot stand up for 12 hours, but I can't do it.
Nah, my uncle did that at the post office, and he tore his legs up and everything. He says, "Take care of your feet." Standing on concrete for fucking 20 years and everything, yeah, ain't happening.
And the truth is, when I try to tell the young people this, it's hard to tell y'all anything because y'all come from a culture now where y'all honestly believe y'all are smarter than the people who are older than you. You really believe that shit. And this is not a knock. This is just my observation. This is my observation. Y'all believe y'all are smarter. Well, I'm going to come up with a different way. Nothing you're doing is different. Nothing. Nothing you're doing is different, bro. Everybody has already... That same thing that A. Breezy told me, I was told by 4 of my close friends the first month of driving trucks. The first month.
What?
That, oh, man, I'm going to get my own authority, then I ain't going to have to drive like that. I've been hearing that since I started the game, bro. 2 of them have fleets. None of them have their authority still operational. None of them still have their authority, but they still have 4 or 5 trucks. And all of them say the same thing when I talk to them. You know what, man? I should have just worked at a Walmart and stayed there, bro. This shit not worth it.
But they're stuck.
They're
Just
stuck.
like you keep saying, they stuck now. They're in it too deep.
They're in it too deep. They've already moved their ego to the point where they can't listen to nobody no more and all this other shit. So they don't want to work for nobody and be, and now they're saying is, well, I even got one friend who got rid of his fleet and just went flat back to Prime, bro. As a regular ass company driver, dog. I was like, oh, you going Lease? He's like, no, I'm done. I'm going to go back. I'm going to fucking go company and I'm done.
I guarantee he's 10 times happier.
Smiling every time you see him on FaceTime, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
And people don't understand. They think, oh, well, he didn't know what he was doing. Man, kill yourself. This is a dirty business. You can do everything right in this business and still rip you off, bro. Period. Mm-hmm. It don't freaking matter. And I be trying to warn y'all about that shit before you go out here and get your credit and everything caught up in this bullshit, and then you be looking crazy.
Stressed the hell out.
Man, when I first got in that company truck, everything was decked out. I laid down. And I was like, I don't have to worry about this. It was like a relief. It was a freaking
You mean when
relief.
you went back to Wiley?
Yeah, when I went to Wiley.
Yeah.
And it was like, all you got to do is drive in a straight line, man. I don't worry about none of that shit, bro.
Yep.
That was the best sleep I got. I was only getting $1,500 something a week. But I didn't even care, bro. I was like, yo, this is the dream. This is the point.
Like you said, sitting on the couch, going down the road.
Sitting on the couch, going down the road, man. And it's like, oh, well, everybody's trying to be this business mogul in life. And I'm not just messing with A. Breezy because, like I said, it's not an uncommon thought. What I really want y'all to understand is smell the roses. Take that year or 2 to just be a regular one truck guy. Because once you're out of it, nigga, you're out of it, bro. And it's hard to accept that, you know what, I want to just go back to just driving one truck. Because then you got to worry about the people you done talked all that business crap to, and they're going to be like, see, didn't I tell you? You got to do all that bullshit. I'm telling you, man, it's not worth it. Just take your time, and when you're ready to do it and you can do it properly, go out there and try it out. You know what I'm saying? But don't bet your whole life on it, man, because trucking will let you the fuck down, bro.
Yep. Definitely right.
It will let you down, man, and you'll be like, why is this shit happening? Because you're not realizing that they don't want you to build no huge business, bro. They want you to fit under the confines that they have for you. And I know you see all this shit on Instagram with all these business people saying business deals and government contracts. All that shit is cap, bro. It's fucking cap. Now, government contracts isn't cap, but them doing it is cap.
Everything is to sell you something.
Everything is to sell you something.
Most of these guys don't know, like my company, it's a family-owned company, but this has been grown for generations. Like the dude in the office, he's going to own it one day.
Right.
Nobody's going to buy him out. Now, I don't know how like the mega carriers and everything were because I've never worked for any of them. I've always worked for small companies, which are hard to get into, but you just got to do it. because once you get there, small companies are sweet buttermeat, as you say.
Is the meat butter, bruh?
Yes, yeah.
I be trying to
It
tell
is.
people that, man. I be trying to tell them, man. There's a lot of company out there that got sweet. Let's say you just a company guy, you're done doing lease. I found companies giving 75%, dry van, home every weekend, all the benefits you can get. I mean, they're booked at 50 miles an hour, and when you go there, it's nothing but old dudes there cheesing.
I'm one of the youngest dudes here, and I'm 37. Every dude is old as dirt, cheesing.
Right. They're cheesing. And why they're cheesing? Because you know what they don't have? They don't have a bunch of stress. They're not running the dentures out of their mouth with stupid schedules.
Right.
They make their freaking money. They get a bunch of stuff. They get home when they need to. And everybody's freaking happy. And they're not worried about being considered a boss. They're not worried about. And then they realize another thing too. You know, I'm at the position in my life where I don't do nothing at home where I need to be at home like that. So even if I did have something where it's like, oh, I can just do it from home. I can just do it from home. What the hell would I do with myself?
Work from home, make $80,000 a year, 100K. Yeah, okay.
Right. What would I do with I'm thinking right now, what activities do I like? Okay, I'm home. And I don't do shit. I just sit at home. I don't go to clubs. I don't drink. I'm not chasing women. Right? I don't do any of these things. I just be at home bored. It got to the point I would rather be driving.
Yeah. I was on vacation last week. Did I like it? Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the truck because I was bored.
Right. After a while, you're just like, that's why even if you look at people who are really old who retire, they always end up getting a job at like a year after they retired. Because
working like a Walmart greeter and shit.
It's not the it's not the money. It's the fact that they realize I don't got shit to do.
Yep.
But what they're selling to you, what the regime is selling to you on Instagram is you make a bunch of money, then you don't gotta work, and then you just sit in Santorini, Greece, and light-skinned bitches come out. And that's not how it is, bro.
Nah.
That's not the truth. The truth is you're sitting back in Cincinnati, going to your favorite chicken shack and going home and watching TV, bro. You have nothing to do.
Yep.
You're not that fucking interesting. Then you'll see fuckers online doing shit. You like, man, I remember when I used to drive. Then you end up driving any damn way. And you did all that work to stop doing what you're gonna end up doing anyway.
That's true.
A good retirement job for niggas over 50, I stop saying niggas. People over 50, and a lot of y'all don't know this. That's driving a charter bus. This is what an old head told me. He said, you want to drive a charter bus when you retire? I was like, why? Because he said they only go places that are fun. That's the whole point of them existing, is to go fun places. They go to movie festivals, music festivals. They go to concerts. They go to Grand Canyon. They only go fun-ass places. And he's retired, and all he does is drive that charter bus. They give him tips, and he goes to see concerts, and they got to put him up in a hotel, and he just chills back and forth, living the dream.
Mm-hmm. Chilling at the spot.
Chilling at the spot. You know, you one of them old heads that got that one gold tooth and always got change in their pocket.
Yeah.
One of them dudes.
With his hat all nice and tight.
Right.
Wrist.
And they always smell good for some reason. I don't know what they be putting on.
Shoot, got that slick talk. Yeah, go get a steak. Come back drive my bus tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good today, I can't call it. If I did, I might spoil it. Like, they just chilling like a champ, bro.
That's right.
And then, and he drive to work in that 04 Cadillac, and that joint clean. He just living a dream because he realized one thing. He don't got nothing to prove, bro. When you're young, your decisions are mixed between what you want and what you're trying to prove to people who don't give a shit.
Well, when you're young, your perception is messed up because you have this ability to see everything and seeing, I have to show off.
Right.
To get value from everybody else.
Right. Another thing too is this is why I don't mentor people. When you're young, you have the inability to be mentored. I'm not gonna say when you're young. This generation has the inability to be mentored. Because when they get around somebody who's in the position to mentor them, they're too busy trying to make sure that they're right. Nah, well, you gotta see it from my point of view. No, motherfucker. There's only one point of view, and that's the truth. And the truth is, everybody falls into this category, and hardly nobody gets to the top. And the fuckers that get to the top, when you talk to them personally, they cheated in some fucked up way. You know, their first 5 trucks ran illegal or some shit, or, you know, they were putting more than one load under there and not having BOLs to go with it, and all type of weird shit. They were getting loans in an unhonest way. That's what I be trying to explain to people, bro. It's not. This motherfucker tried to get me. It's not all as cut and dry as y'all think, bro. It's not cut and dry as you think. It's a real. I could tell y'all some dirty stories that I won't because, I won't because you know, it just ain't my business to say. But what I will say is, a lot of the times when people be winning, they be cheating, bro. They be cheating in some fucked up way, and then you find out late. Oh shit, this dude got a motherfucking drone. Then you find out later that you know they were lying about something, or they were getting loans in an improper way, or they were lying about loans and extracting money from factoring companies. It's all type of weird schemes that go on in trucking, bro.
Oh yeah, you don't think that dude that's leased on with somebody, that guy that they're leased on with said, "Oh man, come over here. I got all this good stuff." You don't think he's scamming your settlement off the top before he gives you something? If you don't think about that, then you're in the wrong game.
The biggest thieves are the brokers. Man, they'll get a load for $4,000 and sell it to you for $1,600.
Yep.
And keep that joint straight to the chest or a percentage of it. That's where the real bodies are buried, is the freaking brokers, man. Oh my God, that's why people don't like brokers. And all these chicks is up here with their bodies done talking about, be a broker. Man, get out of here, dog. That's why I tell people, man, it's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit.
It is.
It's all bullshit. That's why I tell you, I changed my values. And my value right now is I want a peaceful life with minimal stress, and I want to be, okay. I changed from I need to have a whole bunch of money. I changed that bullshit because what you don't understand is you always have to give some shit up. And I'm at the age where I'm 37 too. I'm not giving nothing up. I'm not giving up my sleep schedule. I'm not giving up my stress level. I'm not giving up none of that shit. And if that means that I make less money than the next man, then so fucking be it.
ATB, you know that old movie, The Great Debaters?
I didn't see that movie.
Okay. There's a famous line in there where he says, "We do what we have to do, so we do what we can do what we want to do."
That's a deep line. That's a deep line, man. That's a deep line.
Yeah.
But my thing is I really want, when someone comes to my page, I want them to walk away with something of some value. So I may joke around with y'all and all that type of shit, and it's my thing too. You don't have to do what I tell you, bro, because I'm not that invested in you doing well. That's not. See, I had to take that away. That's something you got to take away from people, man. Yeah. If you're a person out here where you get like so invested in a person where you're mad at I'm not mad at you. You can go ruin your life right now. It's not going to affect my life. You can go do whatever you want to do. I'm not mad at you. We can still be cool. We can be friends and all that shit. I'm not here to convince you.
Right.
I'm not here to convince you. You do what you want to do. And I'm not here to say, oh, you wrong. I'm not here to do any of that, man. All I'm here to do is say, hey, man, you got to think of it this way. Hey, man, you gotta pay attention. I mean, you may get what you want, but you may not want it. That's all I'm here to do.
You're trying to share your story through the hardships that you went through, that the old heads try to tell you about, but nobody wants to listen to, especially this day and age, the young group.
Yeah, they don't want to listen to because all they see is, money. I want a bunch of money. But that's how most of the hardships in my trucking career came. When I talk to a company and they keep bringing up money, I won't work for them. Because if I'm in your seat and I'm thinking, okay, tell me about the company. You make this much. Why are you talking to me about money? I didn't ask you about money. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you may have to wake up 4 a.m, but you make a lot of money. And if you do this, you can make even more money. Why do you keep talking to me about money? That's how I know something's wrong.
Never ask how your family doing or anything like that. No old school values.
No, they're not asking how much am I going to get home. They're not telling me, the real shit. What are my benefits, bro? You keep telling me how much my check's going to be. What the fuck are my benefits?
Yep.
How much do the benefits cost? oh, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It depends on, that means you don't know, because all you studied was the pay scale because you believe that's what's going to be people to sign.
That's what's gonna get them in the door.
And for most people, that's correct. I was at one company, right? And they had this thing where they took 14 cents a mile to put into the the emergency fund to make sure their truck keeps running before you pay it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I raised my hand. I said, I have a question. And I don't know if anybody has asked this question yet. I see you, Mark Mernon. I said, what if the truck doesn't break down? And she says, what do you mean? What if I drive for the 2 years of the lease and the truck doesn't break down? She was like, well, then you're good. I said, no. Do you give me back the $21,000 a year you took from me? What do you mean? 14 cents a mile, average truck doing 3,500 miles a week. And I was going to be teaming with my old lady. So the number was way higher than that. So I said, you're basically talking about $20,000 a year you're putting into to make sure the truck gets fixed, right? Yes. So if the truck doesn't break, can I use that to pay the truck off? She tells me, I don't know. How do you not know that?
Yeah.
How do you not know? I was like, okay, cool. Well, can you find out? I was there for 4 days. No one answered the question. No one answered. It was the point the whole class was stopping class asking that question. No one answered it because they only want you to be happy with what you're going to get a week.
That's it.
The truth is, they were going to keep that money.
Yes. I was just about to say that. Go right back in their pocket.
They were going to keep all of that.
And you look like you're doing them a favor.
Right. And that's not even a bad number, dog. We'll call it $20,000 a year that they're taking from each truck to go into the emergency fund. And I'll tell you, the company was Tradition. To go into the emergency fund, right? Yeah, that's a lot of money. $20,000 on one driver, right? Yeah. What do you think it is over 350 drivers? What's that number? What's 20,000 times 350?
I don't have a calculator right now.
Tell me that number.
Let's see. Where's this damn tablet? Yeah, give me a second.
No rush. I'm chilling.
I'm an Apple man. I got this Samsung tablet, so I'm trying to.
No, I'm Apple. Someone tell me what that is. And Booster says $7 million. So when I tell y'all their profits aren't coming from loads, I mean it. They're making $7 million just from you putting into an emergency fund, and the truck only has 2,000 miles on it, which means they're not going to have to use the emergency fund for the first 2-3 years. Because if your truck was to break down, they're taking it to the dealership and using the warranty. They're not dipping into that emergency fund.
Oh, no.
So that's $7 million. Okay, multiply 7 million times 10 years.
Mm-hmm. That's just like my company now. When this truck breaks down, because I only got 300,000 on it. Well, I know the warranty's at 500,000, and our house mechanics will not work on this truck. They send it straight to the dealership.
Straight to the dealership.
Yep.
Because the dealership has to take care of it.
Yep.
Now
and
listen.
when this truck gets over that 500,000 miles, then the house mechanics will work on it.
Then the house mechanics will work on it, and they're going to make you get out of it, and they're going to sell it. Now, peep game. And Booster says in 10 years, that's $70 million. That's how they make money in trucking, bro.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the millions are made off the settlement sheet. Look at your settlement sheet. That's how you make monies in trucking. How you drive, and when you get into the business part, fuck who you know, fuck all that. It's the fucking settlement sheet. It's you bring drivers in, they lease trucks, and you figure out how to fuck them. That's how trucking works. And you say, oh, well, that company's crazy. What do you mean? Prime has a 2 cent a mile tire fund. And you think, oh, that's not a lot of money. Multiply that over 8,000 trucks, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking money. And half of the people don't even think they don't ask for that tire fund when they leave. I mean, it wouldn't matter because they're not going to give it to you. But that's where the money's made, in the settlements, bro. Each person is paying $10 for the call com. Each person is paying this and this. It adds up, bro. That's why they only care about how many drivers they got. They don't care about how good the driver is, because each driver is paying a set amount of money that goes right into their freaking pocket. It's all, listen to me really closely, people. It's all bullshit. And people think, oh, well, you make all the money by giving government contracts. No, you don't. You make all the money by fucking drivers. That's what trucking is. I don't say that all the time because it sounds negative, but the truth is that once you drive for about 5 years, you'll agree with me.
I do.
So the company guy who's over here and you're saying he's not making a bunch of money, woo, and all this type of stuff, and he's working for Walmart, whoever, he's getting $90,000, $120,000, $140,000 a year. He's paying into the shit. He's getting the match to his 401k. Now, remind you, I'm a conspiracy theorist. He can get fucked out of that 401k. We've seen it all the time. Those things happen. But whatever. Let's say he doesn't get screwed. And he's been making this money for this many years and all that type of stuff, and he has money in the bank. He's there to keep his old lady together. He's able to keep his monogamous relationship, because a monogamous relationship over many years and decades, it pays out dividends. So when he gets to since he's at Walmart getting home every week, every 2 weeks, he kept his relationship for 30 years. His old lady retired. He's getting her retirement check, her social security, his 401k. The house is paid off. There's multiplying benefits to you not being a sex maniac. God, y'all get on my nerves. Well, y'all get me riled up, bro. They get me riled up, dude.
And they over there arguing about who's gonna make the sweet tea, all retired.
And y'all over here talking about, well, this truck runs better than that truck. And it ain't even about that, bro. You need to maintain your monogamous relationship with somebody who has dreams. Not just because she has a nice butt. You need to maintain your freaking career. She needs to maintain her freaking career. And at the end of it, all y'all benefits together add up to you sitting in Florida on the beach, bro. That's how that works. You don't make that shit in a few loads doing lease and I make 20 grand a week, so I'm going to have a good life at the end. No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're not. It's all bullshit, bro. You're going to die broke like 90% of people who lease trucks do. And that's the goddamn truth.
Got that right. Hey, I'm sorry. I jumped in late because I just woke up at my sleeper talk dispatch.
Mm-hmm.
But you were talking about the team showers and everything. Is that what you were talking about?
I was talking about team showers and guys
with the opposite sex,
right?
Same shower,
and they're
right?
making them take a shower in the same shower as them, and they I was talking about that.
How did that topic come about? Like, where did that come up?
My girl Rolling Sound did a video about it and sent it to me, and I just responded to it on here.
Oh, okay.
You know,
now what if the team shower? I don't know how that works. Can't you one person go in and then the other person come right back out, or is Pilot Flying J gonna be like looking on camera?
You can do that, but the truth is Pilot knows what's going on. So when you tell them you're a team, they will give you 2 showers for the price of 1. That's the trick. That's how you know he don't have to do that. He's doing it on purpose. So if you go in and say, I'm a team, they'll give you 2 stalls for the price of 1.
I got you.
And they go in there being like, nah, you gotta take a shot at me, baby.
Yeah, we did truck together, so why can't we shower together,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We making cash, we can share some ass. Like, no, bro. None of that's going on. Like
That's crazy.
And that's
crazy.
That's just how it be, man. That's why I be trying to tell them, like, you gotta pay attention to what the hell is going on. Because you'll get sold up the river in this trucking game, man. You'll think something is a certain thing, and it's not that. This dude's sitting on the fucking ceiling like a bitch. Yeah, so that's all I be talking about, y'all. I don't mean to hold y'all up, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I got to get on out of here, bro.
Appreciate for having me, man. First time checking in with you when I'm able to. But, yeah, I appreciate the burning miles and everything, man.
Hey, no problem. Hopefully it helps people get through the day, man. I really do. I hope it helps them get through the day. I'm just going to play the game and get on off here. I appreciate the love, homie. To all the people that came through, man, I appreciate the love, dog. I really do, man. Like, I just be trying to keep it real with y'all. It's not like I think A Breezy is wrong or anything like that. I don't think that. I just think that it's not a unique thought. and the industry adapts to what we think we figured out. So every time we figure something out and we come on here and we broadcast it, they change it. That's the truth. So every time you think you got something figured out and someone's making a video about it, they change it. You know, they change it and everybody thinks, oh man, it's, you know, it's you just got to know people. Yeah, you got to know people. That's true. But at the end of the day, man, I'm rejecting that everybody has to make it rich. I'm rejecting that thought process completely. Because I believe that it does more damage to the society as a whole when everybody's running around here trying to be rich. When it comes back around, you find out that everybody's not gonna be rich. And then it causes depression. It causes a lot of issues. Because everybody thinks they're going to be a superstar and they're going to have all this freaking money and all this influence and all this crap. And it's just not true. It's just not true, man. It's a setup. Tearing them up with this joint, bro. He keep coming back. I keep giving it to him. You feel me? Damn, blew his ass up like that to him. Where you at, player? So that's all I be saying, man. Like I just be wanting y'all to understand, and I don't want to come in there. Oh well, your way is wrong. No way's wrong. No way's wrong, but understand that this fool, he crept on me, didn't he? Look. He crept on me, look. Got a sniper rifle out. No way is wrong, man. It's just to understand, it depends on what the values you're trying to put forth, bro. And they have it set up for every guy who's trying to be rich. They have a trick set up for every person running in that way, and they manipulate you from that angle. You understand that? I sent the question on the Cash App. Send me a question. Able is lost. Hey, hey, I wanna. If you're willing to do it on live next time, we can. I don't let people call me personally though. No, I don't do that. But you can definitely call in for advice while I'm on here, and I'll give it to you. But I don't talk to people like personally on the phone and all that shit. I don't do that no more. Oh yeah, we about to hit $100,000 for real. And, you know, they about to let a real one in the dough. You know. And it was hard getting here because I keep speaking real shit. If I just cooned out, bro, and made generic videos, man, I've been there, yo. But I'm hard headed, bro. I don't fuck with busters I can't integrate. That thing was up there in the corner, bro. You see that shit? Supreme Royale, appreciate that $1.99. I tell y'all to hit the Cash App because you know, they take 50% of that, man. The corporate regime, they take 50 of that, doggy. I should have known I ain't have a long enough range up to do that. Going that way, they set up over there. Enemy running recon. They got eyes in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to hit a humble. You know what I mean? I'm happy about that. I work hard for it. Took me. You know, I know a lot of cats got to 100 in a year. You know, it took me freaking 6-7 years to get there, man. Reason why I can't call it, but you know, it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I got there the rough, the hard way, you know, and I'm happy about it, bro. I'm proud of it, dog. I'm not one to be like, I don't care about ETs. I don't care. No, I care, man. I'm happy I did that. I'm proud of that accomplishment. I'm proud that y'all, you know, y'all messing with me like that, dog. Where I'm getting to that point. But like I say, man, the real never gonna get that far, bro. The people who on here just not talking to be talking, they never gonna make it that far. The people that can do a live with y'all and talk, a lot of these motherfuckers, they can't even do a live back and forth with y'all, man, because you ask them a few questions, they shit gonna fall apart. I do a live with y'all, let y'all call in, y'all can ask me anything, bro. And I hope you walk away with something. Just understand, man, what I'm saying don't make sense to you if you 24, bro. But it will when you get 35, though. And I still love you, man. I ain't mad at you if you don't agree with me. I don't need you to agree with me because I know the truth, so it doesn't matter to me. And I don't have to do that work that they gonna have you doing. I don't have to do that. I'm not doing that. I know the truth, man. I know it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to explain to y'all, bro. It's like, it's bullshit, bro. Don't even get caught up in that. You get caught up in that shit, man. You be chasing your own tail for years, bro, trying to do that shit, losing your health and all that. Me? Nah, man. I'm in the sun, doggy. You know what I mean? I'm in the sun, playboy. You gotta find me. You ain't gonna find me. How you know I ain't an expat right now? I live in Domingo. You We did our 2 hours, man. We couldn't make it to the third, but it's all love. I'm just happy to be here with y'all, man. That's it. Yeah, I'm about to bang out. Bang. I don't know where I put that shit at. Yeah, I'm about to bang out. Hold on. Let's see how I do, y'all, if I pay attention. Appreciate y'all, the trucking people, for coming, man. We about to bang now. We open that door. It's hot as a fucking firecracker in here.
This is your time to shine.
Hey, I'm in the middle of my live and I'm playing the game. Gosh, bro. Nigga be hating on nigga, bro. Y'all see that? You know why you close it anyway, boy? Hotter than old Badussy in here. That hot soggy bean juice. When you talk like that turn women on when you say hot soggy bean juice. Where the fuck is everybody? I ain't seen one person yet. Okay, ran into them. I see them get you. I handled that for you. What was that? I'm gonna have to catch the next call in the show. Ain't no problem, Jay. You can catch it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yo, I don't even know where everybody is, bro. Oh, that dude naked. I ain't gonna win this, bro. This ain't my stage, bro.
We took the advantage.
Look at my old lady, look. Here in green, she about to get killed. Where they at?
They're driving us back.
Steven Seagal. Oh, he's laying down. Are you serious, bro? He was laying down. But that's how they do you. Handled it. Shit, I walked up on him and shit. I don't know.
Who's watching me?
I'm pinned.
Bro, you think anything you want to think, bro. It's not my life. I ain't on your ass. I just tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. You got a plan, execute it. It's for you. It's not for me.
Hostile Goliath on the crawl.
Let's do that.
What goes around? Kill. Intel, pressurize.
I'm a monster.
Intel coming in.
Y'all see that? I fucking didn't kill shit, bro. Oh, shit, dude, you scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, he's annoying. Get out of here, homeboy. I really would be banging out here. Oh, he stabbed me. Y'all heard that? That ain't real. I'm sliding off the ducker. Ready to bang a motherfucker. What is that? Who wanted with me? Sucker. Damn, I had to reload, bro. If I can get this thing up to 90 bullets, I'm gonna be a bad mamma jamma. You hear me?
I'm pinned.
Oh, he was right behind me.
Get back in the fight. Enemy's got a war machine coming in. Hostile bombers inbound.
Chump.
They have me pinned.
Damn. I was at the top of my class though.
Sure, muck that up.
I wasn't paying attention for most of it, bro. That's why I got murdered. If I was paying attention, I'd did better. I'd have did better, dog. You know, it's all love. I'd have did better, man. Hey, highest elim ratio. That's what I did, no. Show ass down. Ain't nobody vote for a nigga though. I know y'all don't really play games, but I usually play games all the time on Burning Miles channel, so you definitely jump over there and bang with me. But since I do, at the end of the live, I'm just ending them with gameplay, bro. I did 2 hours of talking to y'all, now I'm about to bang out. Shout out to everybody with the cash app, man. Appreciate the love, Dougie. Hit their names up. Mark Manur, Ivy the Great, my boy Benjamin Kimborough. Kind of find out he is the top person to the cash app. Danny Lee, Danny Ellie. I'm sorry, I keep saying your name wrong. ATS Sadis, my boy Hassani Brown, the trucker, and my boy Mbusa. Appreciate the love. Breezy been trucking 5 months, man. He been getting money. Do your thing, playboy. Make all the money. I'm just trying to make a couple dollars. That's it, bro. I ain't messing with nobody. Hey. is unbelievable.
Hard point. Capture the objective. Let's hone those skills. Hard point located.
Hot boy. Really from the street out here. Come on, come on. Oh! Came from behind me, dog. Came from behind me.
Contact at the hard point.
Get out of here, chump. I'm really, really rich. I know you come around that corner. Come on. Come around that corner.
The lead's ours. Contact at the hard point.
Come on. Around that corner. Really, really stepping out here. Come on. Come around that corner. Come around that corner. Come around that corner. Come around that corner.
Hard point confirmed. Contact at the hard point.
Come on. Come around that corner.
Hard point.
Dang, he came back, sucker. That's how they do you. Woo! I am Steven Seagal. Oh, they gonna come. They gonna come. They think they hot boys. They hot boy. They on fire. Where they at? Pull up.
Contact at the hard point.
Shit, I ain't even at the hard point no more.
Tossing grenade. Hard point confirmed. Hard point is active.
Armored up.
How the fuck did he get behind me?
Hard
I
point
had the
is
drizzle.
ours.
Snoop Nizzle. Pull your ass out, playboy. You already know how I get down. Come around that corner. Oh!
Hard point.
But that's how they do you.
Hard point is ours. Hard point located. Allied glide bomber on the right. Hard point is active. Hard point is ours. Contact at the hard point.
Damn. How much time I got in the high
Recon
turn,
up.
baby?
We have eyes in the sky.
You know how I'm living.
Hard point located. Hard point is active. We control the hard point. Hard point's under fire. We're breaking their back.
that one, bro. Yeah, I told you, if I pay attention, I'll be the first one to mention, bro. That's a fact. That's if I pay attention. You feel what I'm saying? I got murdered. It's alright, man. You know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do better, man. That's it. Pressure.